So Roger this, right? Man United finished last season as arguably the best team of the second half of last season. The hopes were high. We went into the summer, got two central midfielders, high-profile central midfielders, in Andre Santos and Yuri Tillemans. Went to preseason, and then we are turning up in our first game against a championship side in Hull City. Mind you, this Hull City side came into the Premier League via playoff. They didn't even come here through automatic qualifications, man. They came here via playoff. They sniffed their way into the Premier League. And then you go against them in their first game, the first game of the season. Not only could you not score a goal against them, we were unable to create chances against Hull City. Against freaking Hull City. Every time it looks as if we are heading somewhere with this club, there's something that just happens. The players just switch off, the manager switches off, and then we just go back to ground zero. We go back to ground zero. What the hell was that performance against Hull City? What the hell, man? How many times have we been here as Man United fans? How many times? This was the same thing with Ole. During second half of the season. And when it just seems as if we are getting it, it capitulates. We saw it with Ole, we saw it with Ten Hag. And when did not give us the opportunity to experience any good thing with this club? And now, the very first time we thought that, okay, in a long while, we thought, we finally have a manager that is going to come into this club and transform the fortunes of this club. First game of the season, that was a tactical disaster class from Michael Carrick today. That was rubbish. We're going to come to the players in a bit, right? The players were horrendous as usual. We're going to come to them in a bit. But you see, for all the managerial aspects in the sides of Michael Carrick, that was rubbish. A disgusting coaching performance from Michael Carrick today. First off, you have to field Dogu. This experiment of trying to field Dogu on the left-hand side, it has not worked. You tried it all throughout preseason, it didn't work. You have to force him there, sticking away the entirety of the first half. And then in the second half, you resorted to a cross and nod against the Hull City that prepared for that. They lined up 3 men at the back, joined with their central midfielders, and all through the game, the way you wanted to create chances was constantly crossing into the box. You were not overloading one side of the pitch. You were not trying to pin them back. You were not trying to carve them out. All you just wanted to do was lazy. Just get the ball to the flanks and then cross it. You did it on multiple occasions. It didn't work, and you were unable to come up with something different. In a season, but we finally think that we're going to now compete for the league. Yeah, people might say, okay, it's too early for this. It's not too early. It's not too early. This is how it happens. Other teams will run away with it. Gather enough points in the beginning of the season against small sides like this. We saw it with Arsenal yesterday. Arsenal came against Coventry, and they dispersed them like the big team that they are. It's now the turn of Man United to do same against a lesser opponent in Hull City. And what do? We make them look like $1 million. We make them look like it's like Barcelona. What the hell?